It's huge. It's something that's really exciting, I think, for the footy club, for all the girls that have been a part of it as well. It's such a significant milestone, whether you've played, one game, 50 games or anything in between or just over, to be a part of that and to be a part of the rich history of the footy club, it's a really significant moment, so it's great.
Yeah, so obviously every time I pull on that Guernsey, it's quite a special moment, especially in a significant game like the 100th game. I've been at Norwood, I think, for all but 2 seasons that they've been in the SANFLW, so it's pretty cool to actually reach this milestone and be able to play in it.
I think it's very significant, actually. It's a real celebration, not only for the Norwood Footy Club, but for women's footy, and in particular, when you're having a first, I think in anything's pretty good. So the fact that the Norwood Footy Club gets to celebrate its first 100 games of women's footy is exceptional. It's got a great story, and the fact that our girls were fortunate enough to win it in the inaugural year, I think, really set us up as a club, and also how important it is to the footy landscape. I think that's the other celebration in the recognition.
You're a part of that first team. Can you believe that it's made it to 100 games?
No, it makes me feel very old. But in the same time, it makes me feel very youthful as well, and very grateful for the journey. That was obviously the beginning for me, and something that I treasure so fondly. I've got my Guernsey that sits proudly up in my room every day, and me and my daughter both cherish those memories. So to be from there to where we are now, I think there's so many great memories in between and great friendships that we've made along the way. There's been a hell of a lot of heartbreak as well, but that's what brings us together, and that's what culture looks like.
So when the league were looking to start the competition, they certainly went to all the clubs and asked them to do a submission, and our club saw that as a great opportunity and worked hard to put together what we thought was a pretty sound submission in terms of what we were able to offer and what we were looking to try and do and incorporate our side. But I guess the real main thing was how important it was that it was to fit in and be part of an inclusive part of the club. So we put a submission in. We had to go and do a presentation, and we were absolutely delighted when we were one of the foundation clubs.
Talk us through some of those memories that you have from year one.
Running around Charles Campbell Oval, really high grass and some really big potholes. Steve Simons pulling out his hair, with us missing our kicks and things like that. I think from our first training session, Steve was a little bit concerned about our skill set that we have, and then we think about where we ended up that year and the progression that where we are now, and the coaches along the way and the players that have really continued to level up. It just shows the growth that this competition has, and Norwood Football Club as an investment, and every SANFL club is investing in their women's football. It's some pretty cool memories, and it's really great to see how far we've come.
Yeah, we have touched on it a bit. Obviously, it's a very special achievement, 100 games at any level, whether it be as a club or as a personal achievement. That's quite a big milestone. So especially we get to be the first team to do that. It's not lost on any of us that that's what we get to do on the weekend.
I just think it's wonderful that our club's embraced it. I'm excited that our league's embraced it. And the first 100 games have been nothing but a great ride.